Hi students, now we come to the second part of negation. Here we are going to find the negation of a compound statement using rules of negation. Find negation using laws of negation. Now question is P and Q implies R. So this is the question and we have to find the negation of this. So what we do is we copy the question in a bracket and write a negation outside it. This negation outside it is indicating that we are going to find the negation of this compound statement. The compound statement is P and Q implies R. Now whenever we are looking at a sum of finding negation using laws of negation, so we have to bring the sum into any of this law. It should either be P, negation of P and Q, or it should be P or Q, or it should be P implies Q, or it should be in the form P double implication Q. So these are the different forms in which the question should be converted, or the question should be reduced to any one of this form. P and Q, negation of P and Q, negation of P or Q, negation of P implies Q, negation of P double implication Q. Now if you see this sum, there is a negation sign outside and this is one part and this is the other part. So one part is P and Q, P, and the other part is, one part is P and the other part is Q implies R. So this will stand for P and this entire thing will stand for Q. So the question is reduced to this form. So the question is reduced to this form. It is reduced to the form what? Negation of P and Q. And the rule for negation of P and Q is negation of P or negation of Q. So negation of the first part or negation of the second part. So here the first part is P and the second part is Q implies R. So it becomes negation of P or negation of Q implies R. So we have used the rule here, negation of P and Q is negation of P or negation of Q. So negation of P and Q, negation of the first part or negation of the second part. So now we have used the formula this and we have reached here. Now, so this is the negation of P, you don't have to do anything, or as it is. Now here again there is a negation sign outside the bracket and this is of the form P implies Q. And the formula for P implies Q is P and a negation of Q. That means first part as it is and a negation of the second part. So here also first part as it is and a negation of the second part. So Q as it is and a negation of R. So this is the final answer. The first negation of P and Q implies R. It will be taken as P and Q. So P and Q is negation of the first part or negation of the second part. That is negation of P, which is the first part, and negation of Q implies R, which is the second part. Then what we do is this will be as it is or will be as it is, and there is a negation outside and we have to follow the rule of implication. And in implication what happens? The first statement as it is and negation of the second statement. The first statement as it is and negation of the second statement. That is Q as it is and negation of R. So this is the first sum. Second sum is find the negation of negation P or Q and R. So we copy the question and put a negation outside the bracket. Now the question is again of the form P and Q. It is of the form negation of P and Q form. It is in the form. So it will be negation of first part or negation of the second part. So here the first part is this, the second part is this. So negation of the first part as it is and negation of the second part. Now once this step is done, now this is there is a negation outside this. Now this is again OR. So if it is OR, negation of P or Q. So negation of P or Q is negation of first part and negation of second part. So here we will do negation of P, because already negation is there. So negation of the first part or will become and negation of the second part. So negation of P or will become and negation of the second part, and this will remain as it is. And when negation and negation come next to each other, the negation goes and it becomes P. Remaining things are copied as it is. So negation of P and negation of P is P. negation P is P and negation of Q or negation of R. So this is the second sum. Third sum, negation of P and Q implying negation of P or Q. Now there is an implication sign, and this will act as your P and this will act as your Q. So your question is reducing Q, P implies Q. And P implying Q, the formula is P and a negation of Q. So it will be first part as it is and negation of the second part according to this formula. First part P as it is and negation of the second part. So this will be copied as it is, this will be copied as it is, and there is a negation outside and it is OR. So applying the formula of OR. So in OR what happens? Negation of the first part and negation of the second part. But because already there is a negation of here, so negation of P and OR becomes and, then negation of R. So P and Q and negation of P is P and as it is and negation of R. So this is the third sum. Fourth sum is very simple. Negation P or negation Q. So negation outside the bracket and inside the bracket negation of P or negation of Q. So applying the formula for OR, negation of the first part and negation of the second part. So negation of negation P is P and as it is negation of negation Q is Q. So again a very simple sum. Next is P or Q and negation of Q and R. So negation outside, copying the question as it is. This will be treated like P and Q. So in P and Q what happens? Negation of the first part or negation of the second part. Now again if you look here, this is negation of OR. So P or Q. So negation of the first part and negation of the second part. This as it is. And here again there is AND. So negation of the first part, that is negation of Q, and will become OR and negation of the second part. As it is, negation of negation will become Q or negation R. This is P or Q and Q or negation R. Again negation sign outside, remaining things copied as it is. Negation of P and Q is negation of the first part or negation of the second part. Now there is an OR here, so negation of the first part and negation of the second part, or this is OR, so negation of the first part and negation of the second part, but second part is negation of R. So negation of P and negation of Q, or negation of Q, negation of negation is R, and that is the answer. Here are two sums which you can try for homework, and one more part I will explain so that it becomes easy. I will be explaining the 1.8 exercise after this. So this is extra sum which I have done. I hope it helps you in understanding the negation part.